Hi guys, welcome back to the Universal Plywood channel. So today we're going to do something different. We don't normally do tool videos and unboxing videos, but today we're going to make an exception. And the reason for that is because we have in our grubby little paws a brand new pocket hole jig. Why pocket holes in plywood? That's quite a good question. Well, because pocket holes and plywood kind of go together like brandy and coke, go together like gin and tonic, go together like peas and carrots, go together like rugby and biltong, go together like strippers and names of virtues. Faith, hope, charity. You get the picture. In fact, if you have a good goes together like, drop it in the comment section below, and the funniest one will get a thumbs up from us, just because, hey, we can. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get our pocket knife out. We're going to break this box open gently, and we're going to take everything out. If you're in South Africa and you're on the north coast in KZN, then check out the guys at BBS Mica Build in Belito, because they were very kind to us. They gave us this jig to play with. You guys should support them because we do, and hey, they're cool people. So go and say hi to the guys over there. Let's get straight into it. So first things first. Out comes the pocket knife, and I'm going to start cutting off all this tape here so that we can open this box. I've got to tell you one thing, these guys really try to make sure that you have to work to open this box. It's like over wrapping a Christmas present, like the anticipation is killing me. Right, so we have this part open here. Ah, there it is, okay. All right, wow, first thing I can tell you is that it's quite a heavy. Okay, so there's a free box of screws in here, which is really cool. So there's some nice screws. That's awesome. What's all this stuff? This is the special part of the system. So this is the stepped drill bit, and that's obviously integral to the whole thing. So that's amazing. This is clever. I like how they've done this. They've given us two different lengths of driver. Sometimes you're in a space that's too tight for the length of the long driver and the drill that sits out here somewhere. So if you ever are in a tight spot, then there's a smaller driver, that's very thoughtful. That's cool. Normally you got to pay extra for these things. Okay, so here's our fancy Allen key and stock collar to put onto our driver bit, which is amazing. Ah, okay, this is new. This is very cool. There's some more stuff in here. Wow, all right. Well, let's take this box and put that down there. Take that and put that out of the way. Right. Some of these things feels quite heavy and very solid. Okay, so what's in this box? So this is, again, wow, okay, now we're in business. This here is part of our clamping system. So we'll have to figure this out. That's part of the clamping system. Not seen this one before, but that does look very, very cool. Oh, I think this is to hold this box down, but we'll figure that one out in due course. This is cool. So that's a clamp that is supposed to hold, I think, all of this down to your surface, at least your actual Kreg jig itself to the surface. So that's really cool. What I can say though is that the quality of this just feels like good stuff. It feels incredibly good from a quality point of view. This stuff is obviously premium. Right, now the main attraction, let's get this guy out of here. Right, so we have the actual jig itself, and what else is in the box? That's a dust extraction port, which is very handy to have. So if you're doing lots of repetitive drilling, then you can clear the dust. This is an adapter, obviously, for different sizes of hose into your dust extraction. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, there's some paperwork here. This is obviously your general safety instructions, which I suppose you should read. Don't be like a typical man and throw stuff away. Read the instructions, guys. Seriously. I may not, because I'm just really that good. But for you guys, read the instructions, okay? Please. No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably have to read the instructions too. This thing looks very, very high tech. There's a very, very sort of well put together instruction manual here, which I most likely will have to go through to figure out what those things are all about. So that's very, very good. Let's see what else is in the box. Oh, wait, there's more. There's another thing. And this thing Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah, that's another dust extraction adapter, which is rather nice. And that's everything in the box. First thing I can tell you is that it is incredibly well made. It's a very, very nicely put together piece of equipment. It looks like there are ways to adjust this up and down. It looks like there are ways to tighten this. And obviously this little pedally thing or handle tightens down onto your wood right there, which I think is very, very nice. Okay, so there's obviously at the back here, looks like there's a place to put your clamp, and I suspect that's where this clamp goes. I would expect that goes in there like that to hold things down. There's some nice rubber here to grip your workpiece so that nothing slides around unnecessarily. And all in all, I got to say, I can see why this is their top of the range jig. It's very, very nicely made. That's enough of the making you jealous part. Now we have to put our smart caps on, work this all out, put it all together, get it up and functioning, because we're going to jump straight into making something with this as soon as possible. So if you're sitting at home waiting for me to do this, go get yourself a cold beer, cup of coffee, whatever it is, turn your lights on, and we'll get set up. And in the next video, you shall see us use this thing, and you'll see exactly why we are such big fans of the Kreg system at Universal Ply. If I get enough people saying, hey, we'd like you to unbox one of these, then guess what I have to go and do? I have to go and buy a new thing, which is like just about the same as telling a fashion model to go and pick any shoes she likes from any fashion store. Just bring it on. I'm into opening more things. I'm into buying more cool tools, and all you got to do is say, hey, Al, why don't you go and get one of those? That's all it might take, man. And I'll go and get one, and we'll open it up together and see how well it works. We'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you dig this kind of stuff. And if you are in Durban in South Africa and you're on the North Coast, go and see the guys at BBS Mica Build and ask them all about their Kreg stuff, because they have lots of it and can make your life nice and easy. Okay, cool. See you next time.